Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to my 12 Days of Christmas, Day 7. Today, we're going to be talking about Mother Krampus to Sleigh Ride. Oh boy. Okay, Mother Krampus 2 Sleigh Ride is a 2018 film, which runs approximately 96 minutes, and is written and directed by Eddie Lengyel. Now, he was responsible for Voodoo Rising and Hell Week. Now, this stars Caitlin E. Newberry as Victoria, Tiffany Hilton as Gracie, Robbie Barnes as Candace. And Robbie is a girl. Not transgender, just a girl. She has a boy's name. Now, this was actually made for less than $2,000, and it wasn't intended to be a sequel to Mother Krampus, which wasn't intended to be Mother Krampus, if you watched my review yesterday. This had the original title of Naughty List, which I think they should have stuck with that, and Lady Krampus, which it's not about Krampus, so whatever. Okay, after my review yesterday and watching Mother Krampus, boy was I so happy to have to move on to this one. Yeah, but I will say I actually enjoyed this. This is more my type of film. This movie is a slasher movie, and it doesn't have anything to do with Krampus. It has to do with Christmas, but not Krampus. Okay, the story is we have three girls who are on probation and have to go and serve people on Christmas Eve. Serve the homeless, the less fortunate, and they're not exactly the nicest people. I will say that about the film. You really had trouble rooting for some people. There is one girl who it kind of wasn't her fault what happened, and she, of course, is the final girl, and, the innocent one, obviously. So, they feed the homeless. They actually sneak out on their duties because this is their last night of probation. They sneak out and go to a bar, which they shouldn't be doing, and that's not exactly nice, but oh well. And they finally come back, and their probation officer says, okay, well, we have this last thing for you to do. You have to deliver these meals to the less fortunate that can't make it out here, and, spend a little time with them because it's Christmas Eve. They go to the first place. They weren't greeted very nicely, I guess. They end up going to the second place, and it has a killer who actually killed everyone in the house in the beginning of the film and is now impersonating the person who lives there. So we have a bunch of naughty girls, for the most part, who are there to keep this lady company, this killer, and to help her with dinner, drink some cocoa, so on and so forth. It's pretty fun. I mean, there are a few things that I was just like, oh, come on now. You're not going to go in somebody's house, no matter who you are, and have sex in their bed upstairs while they're downstairs. In a place that you don't own, you don't know the people. It's just, you're just not going to do that. But they, of course, did it anyway. A few things I was like, but for the most part, this is a pretty fun, low-budget slasher film. And I was actually pretty impressed that they made it for less than $2,000. Now, if you watch this film, the killer wears a mask in the beginning and then in the end. Of course, the rest of the time, she's impersonating the person who lived in the house. But the mask kind of resembles Michael Myers in a way. But it has like a black wig to it. It's like a really cheap Michael Myers mask. Brad, I know you're loving this one. And it has a like a black wig because he always wants to buy the cheap one so he can mess around and do stuff for Halloween, and he doesn't have to worry about it if it gets bloody or dirty or ripped. So of course I thought of Brad right away when I saw the killer's mask. But like I said, this is a pretty darn good low-budget slasher film, in my opinion. I actually gave this one a 7. And that is 7 slaughtered elves. Stay tuned for day 8, and if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.